And now we have this mess, and you called it, Shrek. You can't put the toothpaste back into the tube. Why is he putting this out there? The Deshaun Watson move might not happen, and it is not. So we'll start with you, though, Kyle. What do you make of it?
I can't even sit in my chair. It's so awkward. I'm cringing.
Awkward?
Yeah, it's awk. So let's recap here. So they go after Deshaun and rebuff. So the man cheats on his wife. He takes the woman to Tahiti and the over-the-water bungalows, and we're going to have a beautiful family together. We're going to restart our lives. And she's like, no, I have other men. I'm not interested in you. Oh, crap. You go back to your wife and say, I love you. Let's patch it up. Your wife says, no. I can't trust you ever again. I want a divorce. You can't have one. What do you mean I can't have one? That's where we are, and that is awful. Is there any scenario by which the Browns say, we need you next year. We changed our mind. We're looking through our Rolodex here, and we didn't get Deshaun, and we're not really in love with anybody else. They're not in love with us. Baker, you got to play one more year. Because, we've been down this road. We saw the Dolphins do it with Tua, and then Tua came back and played some pretty good football. That's actually what I'm hoping for. Because if I look at Baker and I sat him down and would give him some tough love, I'd say, look, Deshaun Watson is better than you, dude. They went after him. They got a business to run. They didn't get him. You're under contract. Your whole deal has been about going against people who slight you or doubt you. Now your own team is doing it. Play a double middle finger season against your own team and ownership and then cash in. But it's probably too awkward to do that. You know what, though, guys? What is it, March 18th?
Yes.
There's so long until kickoff. The idea that it's done. Nonsense. We've seen way too much ground made up in too many other places. And if the Browns don't fall in love with another quarterback, then you bring Baker back and you hope you get the 2020 version. And it's an all-time front row awkward fest. But we have about 5 months to figure that out.
Do you think Daniel Jones is in the same caliber as Baker Mayfield, or they're kind of?
I think Baker's better.
Baker's better. Do you think? Let's go through some other guys in that tier.
Jalen Hurts.
Yeah. Do you think Jalen Hurts is like?
It's a good question.
This is why I say this, because the Browns, and they still did it. They were like, we're still gonna. The Giants didn't say let's meet. Let's meet with Deshaun. They wouldn't do it because they didn't. They're like, Daniel Jones is our guy this year. The Eagles didn't do it because they're like, for now, Jalen Hurts is our guy.
But shouldn't they have?
The Browns, maybe
they would have said yes, and then they have Deshaun Watson.
Maybe, but the Browns are basically like, all right, Baker. That tells me a lot that they weren't so concerned. They knew Baker would be in his feelings. They knew Baker would be emotional. Yes. Tells me how they feel about Baker as the future of their quarterback, that they would even go down this road, knowing the emotional guy he is. So he wants a trade, demands a trade. You're not demanding anything. To them, at this point, it's like, we'll trade you if we want to trade you. You should be so honored if we're going to consider. I feel like this is way down the road with all these guys. And, yeah, if they don't get someone to upgrade from Baker Mayfield at this point, it makes for a very awkward situation. But I also feel like they'll go to bed knowing we had to explore Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
We had to do it. And they'll live with that. And if it's a little awkward and Baker's still playing for a contract, whether it be for the Browns or someone else. I look at Trubisky's final year in Chicago. He knew when they didn't pick up that fifth-year option that he probably wasn't the guy, but you finish out the string, you do your best, you take your team to the playoffs.
So well said, Shrek.
I don't know. It's like there's a lot of ways this could have gone, and for Baker, you're still under contract. You get paid to play quarterback.
For one more year.
Go out and do your thing. And if you're traded, maybe you're the Indianapolis Colts quarterback next year. Maybe the Seattle Seahawks quarterback next year. Great. But don't demand trades and write Instagram things. I just look at it that way and say there's a lot of other ways this could be handled. But demanding a trade, take a second, take a deep breath, look at it from the big picture. I know it's not Baker, and maybe a lot of people are saying the Browns did him wrong. I think they knew what time it was, and it was
like wrong by what?
By talking to Deshaun.
Deshaun's Deshaun.
Yeah, and the Giants didn't because they might think a little higher of Daniel Jones.
Maybe it's because the Giants never win, and they haven't won anything in years.
Perhaps.
What do you got?
This is not the first time that Baker has stamped a flag in the sand, so to speak, and said, "Look, this is where I'm at." And I think for Baker, look, he's trying to be proactive and trying to grab control of this thing, even though, to your point, Shrek, there is no control there.
No.
Kyle, I'm with you that there's so much time right now here, and there's time before the draft, there's time before training camp starts, and I think this is all about repairing the relationship. To me, there's one guy that can repair this relationship, and it's Kevin Stefanski. And you kind of go back and look at what Kevin Stefanski has said about Baker at the end of the season. During the season, Baker is hanging by a thread. He's in the training room. He's all ice bagged up. And he's talking about, man, dude, Baker is going to fight, scratch, kick, and crawl to get onto this field and play. Like, that's the kind of competitor he is. Kevin stood up for him and he stood by him. And when you hear all those things, those raving reviews about him, it's like, okay, Baker, your coach is saying this about you. Well, now's your chance to kick and crawl and fight. Like, all right, so what? So you got your feelings hurt, and you know what? They looked at another quarterback. Like, they're saying that, no, you're a quarterback now. Okay, go. Fight your way out of this situation. Put it, rub the eye black on there, get it going, pump the hype music, and let's go. I think for Kevin Stefanski, the conversations are going to be interesting because it can really be, look, Baker, I was in your corner the entire time, but my hand was forced. All right, look, there's a lot going on in our division. We've got a lot of explosive players coming that we're playing up against. From the top, there may have been pressure to go and try to get somebody splashier, somebody sexier. When they drafted Baker number 1 overall, Cleveland was rocking. The city, the hype train was there. And I think that there may have been a movement to make that happen. So for Stefanski, he can come to Baker and just look. I think that's going to be the bridge that builds this back, if there is an opportunity to build that bridge. But the other thing, too, is if you want Baker to be your quarterback, sign him to an extension.
Yeah.
I mean, that will make Baker happy real quick. All of a sudden, here's my commitment to you. All right, honey. Divorce is not on the table.
Right.
What do you want? What do you want? You want a beach house?
You want a car?
You want a new car? We're going to upgrade that ring?
Sopranos.
What do we got? You want a new coat?
Do you think that's a good idea? You've been defending Baker quite a bit. These antics, this emotional reaction, this like not understanding that it's a business, this like he's here where he is because of how he is, and he's like amazing behavior and whatever how he is who he is. Can you defend that at this point?
Can you defend him?
Yeah.
I think, if he wins. I mean, I think there are some people out there that think he's got some punk-like attitudes and some.
Well, at what point does Stefanski? I don't see any other players coming out and defending him. So at what point does he hurt himself in the locker room and on that team if he keeps defending and protecting Baker like he does?
I don't think you protect him in the locker room. Look, you're as expendable as anybody else.
Exactly
we just proved that. Like, look, how you respond to that is huge, and it's going to speak volumes. You've got to earn your keep just like everybody else. You're not untouchable, and so I think that how Kevin handles that is a big part of this because, to your point, the locker room, it's like, all right, are you going to baby him now or no?
I just worry about Baker because Peter, you could not have said it better. Like, this is a business. You have 1 year left. You're getting paid $18 million. I don't know who is advising you, who is around you saying you're going to get more somewhere else. It's going to be better somewhere else. Just ride that out. You making it public and so ugly is not doing you any favors in anything. And if I'm the Browns, like at a certain point, there's a level of talent and winning and all of that doesn't match the headache. And you have to sort of gauge that and figure it out. And at some point you might say, Jimmy G is a winner, a better fit. People like him. People always talk about him. He's a leader in the locker room. And we figure it out and make that move. But where does that leave Baker? I don't know what the market is. Are the Colts going to sign up for Baker? I honestly don't know. And that's why I was asking what the tone is around him. I don't know.
I'll say one last.
Play your butt off. And then go get broke off in free agency like every other quarterback in the situation does.
Yeah, like you think you should. And Matt Ryan is in the same exact boat as Baker Mayfield. MVP, took his team to the Super Bowl. Haven't heard a peep.